Hello, fellow Gunners. I'm so grateful for the gift of life today. I thank God that we are all alive, witnessing about almost the first signing of the general transfer by Arsenal because um, the video I made, I think that was late yesterday. I informed us that there is one central defender, a Spanish central defender that we are about signing, but the name remains undisclosed. And now this is the player. But before then, I think I would rather like to say a very big shout out to all of you there, my big fan, and all Arsenal fans all over the world, here in the UK, here in Malaysia. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you. And if this is your very first time of watching my video, I would like you give a like to my video and also share. Also go to the red subscribe button and also subscribe to my YouTube channel so that when next my videos will be coming up and you will be amongst the first people that will be receiving notifications. I remind you also a marvelous serial MCTV, as you all know. I'm saying a very big thank you to all of you once again for the gift of life today. This is like I informed you, I said his name is withheld at the moment, but now I am gonna release his name, and he is Pablo Mari. You know, he's such a very nice player. I've actually been following him for quite some time, trying to make sure that I get him on board, trying to make sure that everything works out according to the way I wanted it to be. So you can see his pictures here. He is with Edu. You know, Edu actually is the one that has been trying to get him over the line, and he is no other one other than a player that is a Spanish, and he is also playing for Flamengo. I think he's such a very nice center back, very strong, very energetic. Pablo Mari. Pablo Mari is such a very nice player that everybody would want to get in his team. And you know, the first signing that Edu did for us from the Brazilian side, right from the very first day he stepped in, was our own darling Gabriel Martinelli, and everybody has been shouting the praises of Gabriel Martinelli, and no one has actually believed or has been thinking about who brought him in. And now you know it is Edu Gaspar. And as I'm talking to you now, they are right at the airport. Here are the pictures, as you can see. They are right there awaiting a flight to London. And currently, as I'm talking to you now, they are right here in London discussing and probably concluding matters. I think possibly by today or later tomorrow, every of the paperwork and every necessary things will be concluded. I think he's going to be our priority because the center back has been a priority for quite some time now. It has been a question, a very big question, that the vacuum has been left unanswered and unattended to equally. But I think we are working towards the right direction now. If we can get this deal over and possibly look for one or two, if possible. Even if we cannot have an outright buy, at least we can go for a loan deal that could finally be, you know, settled out by the summer. I think Pablo Mari is such a very talented player. He's not an old guy. He's about 23 years, and he's one of the guys that has already experienced what it's all about in the Premiership. He once played for Manchester City, though he was very young, you know, so he didn't have the opportunity to play for once, but at least anything that has got to do with the terrains in the Premiership, he knows the hostilities, what it takes to be in the Premiership. He's not going to be a new boy, you know, and the Teta knew him very much well when he was there in Man City, so I think he's going to make a very nice inclusion in our squad, and I am very much believing and thinking that for Arteta to actually allow this deal to come over to this point. I think he knows him very much well, and he's going to give out the best that we really need for now. So I think this guy has got what it takes to represent us. So you drop your comment at the comment section below and give your own opinion. I think he's gonna actually be one of the good things that we've been expecting. If at the end of the day this contract goes across the line, I think I'll be very happy, and I know that the fans will equally be very happy, you know, to see that an addition has been made to the squad. Considering the injuries that we have faced currently by Callum Chamber, and I know very much well that he's gonna be a very good addition to our squad. We also have an information, or should I say, rumors making the round about Arsenal signing Thomas Lemar. We have actually gone ahead to, you know, discussing some terms with him, and considering the informations, I think very soon Thomas Lemar is coming over, because actually with the information that first came to us for quite some time now, I think by the mirrors, I think the two clubs were, you know, still locked on, and but by now I think they have actually gotten some agreement that has been reached to a certain point, which remains withhold. I have to withhold it for now, but I know that the next signing is going to be Thomas Lemar if everything about Pablo Mari has to be concluded between today and tomorrow, because with what I'm seeing, he's not going to be a new guy, and there could be the possibility that he will be playing in next game on Monday, I think, because that should be the reason why they want to seal up everything for now. They want to seal up everything between today and tomorrow, so that finally, possibly on Monday, he will be, you know, he will be playing for us against Bournemouth. And I want to say a very big thank you, you know, to Arteta. I want to say a very big thank you to Edu Gaspar for having gone to this extent in trying to bring in our own man Pablo Mari, because I've watched his clips. I've seen him. He's such a very nice player going forward, and very nice one also defensively, and he scores some beautiful goals also as a centre back, and you know what that means. So I think he's gonna be one of the good players that we've been looking for, and possibly by Monday we'll be talking about if he's gonna be playing, because for me, I think everything about him is almost concluded. It's almost done. I think by Sunday the news will be flashed out. Possibly by Sunday, I think so. Before evening of Sunday, everything will be done. So I am too convinced that this one is almost done. It's almost done. And I think the news about Thomas Lemar is something that actually, with what I'm seeing, possibly before the weekend, there could be the incoming of Thomas Lemar into our club. So I think and believe all these things are actually going to happen, and we are going to be very happy. And one next thing is the news flying in about Aubameyang. I think you know very much well. Most of the time, whenever we hand over our captain to any of our most influential players, at the end of the day, you see him ending up in going to any other club. I think for me, if there is the possibility, if Aubameyang has by any means hinted that he's going to go, I think the best thing is for us to sign him over. For me, that's the way I think it, because actually so many players has left us this same way, you know, on a free, and it's going to be better for us to cash in. Or possibly if there is a player that would be, you know, swapped with him, I think it's going to be okay for us. I think for me, that's the way I see it. Even if it is Luis Suarez, I think we can have the swap and possibly the balance of some money, because he's a bit younger than Suarez, so that we can now begin to talk about some other things, and not being disturbed or perturbed by the exit of one. There is no player that is too strong or too better than Arsenal as a whole. We are Arsenal, and we shall remain Arsenal. They are players, they come and they go. The management, they will come and they will go, but we shall remain. So what I'm trying to imply is that if there is a pressure that Aubameyang want to go, I think for me, he should go. Let us look for a replacement immediately. If not, I think Martinelli can fill up the gap. After all, we are no longer talking about becoming the champions of the Premiership for now. But I think wherever we are going to end up by next season, we'll now correct everything. I think for me, that is my suggestion. I don't know what what your thoughts might be, but if you have any comment or anything against this or something in addition to this, you can add it up at the comment below while we move on. I say a very big thank you, and I believe that by tomorrow, if there is any rumor flying in, you are going to be one of the person that will be receiving notifications about it. Thank you, and God bless you. I remain yours, MC.